simple morning songs. Good morning. I've just left the Manassas Gap shelter, and I forgot to videotape it like I said I would. Walked up to the table for breakfast and saw a sign that said Copperhead Snake, which makes sense if you come up on the sign right after somebody left it, but you know, after a few hours or a day, the snake has probably moved on. Now, if they found the den, they might want to warn us that there's a den underneath the bench you're sitting on. But that wasn't the case, and I didn't see the copperhead. So I'm heading north. Seems to be a nice day, but it's already humid, so I'm a little worried. And I'm starting uphill, so based on how I felt yesterday, that was scary. And I'm gonna walk super slow. I drink plenty of water with replaced electrolytes. It's gonna take it really slow, dunk my head in every stream I see. Not much more I can do. So, be back later. The thing I hate most about the morning hikes is the cobwebs. Oh, I just got a really big one in the face. There's probably a spider still in my hair. Ah, it's disgusting. Well, this just happened. I have to create my own milestone markers because my mileage doesn't fit in with other people. I hit 400 miles today. That is 400 miles more than I ever thought was possible for this old broad. One of the main reasons that I started this adventure, this journey, whatever you want to call it, was to test myself and see what I was made of. You know, those who know me would know I'm not a mountain climber. I didn't think I could climb one or two mountains, never mind the dozens or who knows how many I've climbed so far. I'm damn proud of those 400 miles. It's not 2,200, but it's something I'm really proud of. I'm impressed with myself right now because my body could do more than I thought it could. I feel healthy, except for my foot and the heat. That's I don't know if it's heat exhaustion. I'm gonna guess that it is, or it's feeling nauseous and lightheaded, and you know. But otherwise, the pain in my hip. You know, I have a little arthritis in my hip that hurts on a normal basis, but it doesn't hurt while I'm out here. You know, sure, first thing in the morning, but not after a few minutes. I've been feeling great from the ankles up, and I'm so happy that I've had this opportunity to be doing what I'm doing. It's been a challenge. It still is. Today's a challenge. I'm looking forward, and well, we'll see how today goes. Sometimes walking on these trails is like walking in a minefield, although the mines are coming up from coming from the trees. I get bopped off the backpack and off the head. Those hurt. Do you think there's squirrels up there just taking aim and throwing them at passing hikers? They certainly have a good shot. I get smacked with a lot of them. So I'm just approaching this. I'm gonna guess that the trail is straight across. There's a white blaze on this here. Well, maybe once I get to that, I'll see the next one. Huh, this is gonna be interesting. There's the next one. Huh, I don't see any relief from this for quite a while. And another ever so slightly there on that tree. That's kind of fun. I like these obstacle course sections much more than the uphills. Alright, gotta get over there. I made it to the shelter. This is a nice one. Whiskey Hollow. So nice fire pit. An area surrounding the whole shelter for cooking, and inside they even have varnished floors and a bunk on a lower level, picnic table that I'm sitting at, just resting my feet. Maybe I'll give you a better tour in a few minutes. Oh, my tootsies. It's pretty here. Maybe I could make it my home for the night.
It is nice. It is a nice little spot. I'm hoping the next
Say
few
hi.
are like this. Hello.
I can't remember your name.
Perky.
What?
Perky.
Perky. It sounded like Perky. I'm like,
Turkey.
Oh, that's a different from Perky.
Fergie.
We got Fergie, Porky, Turkey, Turkey.
Oh,
That's
good.
funny.
Alrighty.
Say bye.
Alright.
I'll miss you. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Day
No.
before. Day after. 2 days from now.
Next
Sunday.
This is the old shelter that was here before they built the new one, Whiskey Hollow. This is Dipstone, but I went inside and it's a bunch of graffiti. The privy's behind there. It's rather nasty. Now, this would be nice because it does have the stream right in front of it, so that's kind of cool. Wondering why they didn't just remodel this one. I don't know. It's a bridge leading to somewhere. I may or may not wander over and see where, but when I got off the trail, I went toward the left and found the new shelter, which is beautiful. Not quite up to par with the one I saw yesterday, that Jim and Molly Denton one, but good enough. Now I arrived and took a nap. I had lunch and took a nap, so I hung my bear bed, but I'm gonna get it down so I can have dinner. The new shelter is farther away from the privy and the bear pools. There seems to be only one other hiker here. Well, there is only one other hiker here for the moment, so if it stays the two of us, I'm just going to use the woods. So here's the stream, our water source. And their shelter is up here. You can see him standing there. I didn't even get his name yet. Oh, Tea Cozy, that's what it is. I've just woken up on this rainy morning after a rainy night. It does seem like the rain is stopping, but we'll see. But it rained, it poured all night, and the mice in this shelter, oy vey, they were jumping from the second loft and scurrying around. But in any case, I'm gonna have some tea with some milk and some breakfast and contemplate my day, and I'll get back to you. I only had one other hiker here last night, which I was very, very grateful when he showed up. I think his name's Tea Cozy, and he went to the privy. I was glad he showed up, as I arrived about 2 o'clock yesterday, no, maybe 1 o'clock, something like that, and had lunch, and Turtle and Perky showed up, so we chatted a while, and then they went back on the trail. But I had hit a wall, I think emotionally and physically, and I couldn't keep my eyes open, so I blew up my air mattress, which is divine, by the way. Oh my gosh, I'll show you after. And I slept from 2 o'clock until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I was exhausted. And then by then, Tea Cozy had arrived, and we got talking and stuff, and I wasn't going to start out at 5. So I've been here. So yesterday was a Nero. And I'm not sure what today is. Got a lot on my mind, which I will share with you, but right now I just need some tea. I don't even really care for tea a whole lot, but I'm out of coffee and I need the caffeine, so that's what I'm doing. Morning. I've just left Whiskey Hollow Shelter. It's the end of the road for me today. Shocker. Partly due to my foot. That's not all of it, but it's the pain is radiating into my heel. I thought it had healed, and I've walked 100 miles since I took the air boot off. For the most part, it hasn't hurt. That's for the most part, but there's been moments, and last night, searing pain right into my foot, up in my heel, up into my ankle, and plus, I'll be honest, the last few days I've tried my best. As I arrived at Mountain Home out of the Shenandoahs, I was ready to quit then, but after talking with Scott, and I got myself pumped up again, and I can do this, and I can. I mean, if I really pushed on, but I think I'd be causing some serious damage to my foot. I really do. But if I'm gonna be honest, I'm not having fun anymore. I'm getting bored, and that makes me really sad, because it's beautiful, you know, but as I'm walking, I'm like, well, there's more trees, there's more roots, there's more rocks, there's more, even the views. Well, those I'm not tired of, but sorry, that was actually a tick on the tip of my thumb. The last week or more, I mean, I've had, since the first week, I've had moments of feeling bored and like it's just not for me, and not having fun, not enjoying myself, and you know, the saying goes, never quit on a bad day. So I kept that to heart, and almost inevitably the next day would be better. I'd have a better frame of mind, and I'd go on. Because everybody has bad days. Everybody wants to quit at some times. But, you know, I don't know, in the last week or so, it's been more and more. Most of the days have been not great days. I keep trying to force myself to enjoy this more. And I don't want to push so hard that I resent it, you know? I don't want to resent the trail. I don't want to hate it. I don't want to feel like it's a job, and I want to leave on good terms. Leave this relationship with a smile on my face and pride, to be honest. If I'm proud, why am I crying? Because it's an emotional decision. One minute I'm discouraged and disappointed in myself, and the next minute I'm like, hell, girl, you walked 400 miles on the Appalachian Trail. 400 really tough miles. Like, tough miles, and a lot of that on a freaking fractured foot. So don't you dare be disappointed. But I'd be lying if I said, I gotta make sure I turn the right way because I'm at the crossroads. And I'm trying to remember, when I got here, did I take a right? Yes, I'm going the right way. I'm crying because it's emotional. I'm crying out of pride and disappointment, pain, anticipation for what's next. You know, all the emotions that go with letting go of a dream. But I am not ashamed. Don't you dare think otherwise. I reserve the right to cry and whine and piss and moan for a little while, because I've earned it. Maybe when I get to the top of this hill, I'll scream into the sky, kick a tree. That would hurt. No, I won't do that. So I'm going to allow myself to feel bad for a short time, and then pull my big girl panties up and focus on what I did do. I came out here to take action on a dream, you know. I'm not one to want something or wish for something and then just sit and let it pass by till I forget about it or push it aside. I'm one that takes action and at least tries. And if it's not doable, then it's not doable. But if I don't succeed, it's not for lack of trying, and I can say that about anything in my life. So I'm not ashamed. It's been a hard time, but well worth it, and I'm so grateful that I took those first steps from Springer Mountain. I didn't make it to Maine, but I'm in the top percentage of people. So many quit well before this, and I didn't, and there's that. People younger than me, stronger than me, but not more stubborn. So I'm gonna enjoy the next 2 miles, which will lead me to an area where I can step off and maybe check hitchhiking off of my bucket list. Technically, I did hitchhike, but it was at a campground. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this time, and I'll be back later to formally say goodbye and thank you. I'm having to duck and get through this narrow corridor. And it's starting to rain. Meh. Oh, how pretty. ADD. Is being mean. Look how narrow it is. It's barely enough for my feet. Now I gotta get through all this stuff. Chicks, stay away. Oh, this is bad. I gotta duck under all this stuff, which is making me even wetter. Oh, lovely. It's raining. Light blaze. Just in case I thought I took a wrong path, but there's no other path. Ugh, man. Okay. This is Sky Meadows State Park. Isn't this beautiful? I stepped out of the woods, and this has just immediately calmed my nerves. Maybe I'm supposed to live in the country. When I was at the farm in Luray, Virginia, it was just as peaceful. A little more active with the animals and stuff. Oh, it's gorgeous. Hello, little guys. You want my peanut butter sandwich? I don't think so. Hi. Silly. Hey guys, I am at the Sky Meadows Visitor Center and my journey's done. I'm feeling okay about it. Sad. It was a very emotional decision. I'm sorry, I'm being entertained by chickens. They keep getting closer. I think they want my peanut butter sandwich. As I'm sitting on the bench eating out of my food bag. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm being picked up by a friend who's coming from the DC area to pick me up, and I'll spend the night with her family and then take it from there. So I will keep you posted. I don't think this is the end of the adventures of Grasshopper. He's quite a daring little guy. You want peanut butter? He keeps getting closer and closer. I'm here at Sky Meadows. What is it? What's the name of this?
Sky Meadows State Park.
State Park.
Yep.
I'll be picked up by my friend Christine in just a few minutes, and that will be it for my Appalachian Trail journey. But this is my last Appalachian Trail friend. His name is Nick, and he's heading to New Hampshire to challenge himself with the White Mountains in 2 weeks, you said, right?
About that, yeah.
Yeah.
Doing around Mount Washington. So,
Yeah.
really excited.
Do you think it's true that all hikers are insane?
Partially.
Well, there's a university doing a survey. I've seen them a couple times out here while I've been on the trail. And the survey, I guess somebody's doing their college theses.
Yeah.
That all through hikers are actually insane, have some psychotic qualities.
Right.
But you're not through hiking. But you've done about 120 miles of the AT, right?
About that, yeah.
And now you're heading to New Hampshire.
Yep.
Take those mountains on, boy.
Yeah.
Thank you for being my last friend on the AT.
Of course.
Bye. Hey, Vanessa's here at the Sky Meadows. What is it called?
State Park.
Sky Meadows State Park. And Vanessa, who I met just after Nick, the staff here has been so nice. As I sat here for a couple hours waiting for my ride, and she has made me feel so much better about leaving the trail.
Thank you.
I love AT friends.
Hey, trail dog. Brody. Brody. Oh, you have Chinese food. I want some Chinese food. Do you like Chinese food? I like Chinese food. Look at this feast I have after being rescued and counseled by Christine and Doug. Cut you with your mouth full. Sorry. I will.
And?
Oh. Almost the second most important part, except for the friend picking me up and rescuing me. The story of this shall come, but look what I'm eating. Real food, and there's no gnats in the room.
No mice.
No mice, but we do have Brody. Oh, Brody. Hey, Brody. A formal thank you to my trail angel, Christine. Cheers to rescuing a wayward hiker off the AT who was about to quit.
Yes.
I was about to quit.
Totally about to quit.
But I'm not quitting. I'll be putting my feet on the dirt.
On the dirt.
Tomorrow morning, being picked up by another trail angel in the morning. This helps. That's not a good promotion.
It's perfectly fine.
It's a healthy choice.
Healthy choice.
It's grapes. It's fruit.
Totally grapes.
Thank you for rescuing me and for giving me encouragement and love and hugs and support and Chinese food and a bed. I didn't sleep in a tent for 2 nights. Kiss on the cheek. Back to the trail tomorrow because of people like this. Friends forever.